Right, you walked in through the door, you had quite a long bar on the left-hand side, kind of curved round.
Yes, it did, yeah.
Quite a wide dance floor. And then an upper, like a stage section.
Yes, yeah, where the DJ was.
The DJ was, a little bit you could dance on as well. And the toilets, men's were downstairs, women's upstairs. How practical is that?
Yeah.
It was quite big, actually.
It was quite big inside, and there were like little tables dotted around on the edge.
As you first walked in, so you had a lot more room.
Yeah.
No one really sat down though,
No.
to be quite honest. Everyone just mingled and things. And there was like a little, like French patio doors, like an outside area. But you could smoke in there then, so you didn't really need it. That's where everyone used to jump the wall to get in.
Yeah.
Because they couldn't get past the bouncers. Or they hadn't got the money to pay to access entry.
Yeah.
So they used to go around the side, I'm pointing over there because that's where it is, and jump, how high was the wall, 7 foot?
Yeah.
Like a 7 foot wall to get in, and it's still there.
My best friend at the time worked there, and a lot of people in the area spoke about it, a lot about a place to go. Being slightly underage, was a little bit unsure, and I remember she said, "Come along, she's lovely." You know, I think the woman who ran it at the time was called Maxine. She said, "Come along, talk to Maxine, she's amazing." So I think I went, very casual, in a pair of trainers. Had to kind of coax the door staff to let me in and convince them that I was there for an interview, which I didn't look like was for an interview. And then I think that was like the Friday night, by the next day, I was working there. Way to university in Leicester, but used to travel back on the weekends and still worked my Friday and Saturday shift. And I remember some of the other places in West Brom that were open around the same time, so I'm guessing I probably stayed there till about, it was definitely after the millennium, so probably about 2001, for about 3 years.
When I used to work at the old post office, I used to work in the kitchen. I used to run the kitchen there, and upstairs, you can actually see it from the photo there, the one window was my, if you like, office. And because we weren't that busy after, say, 2 o'clock, I just used to just sit out the window looking the world, watching the world go by, and just pick little things up here and there, and I thought, make the things what you see rhyme, and you got a song there. So basically, I started writing songs in the old post office kitchen. Well, the kitchen used to be upstairs, so you used to have a food lift, and it used to be a running joke. We used to just send ridiculous stuff down there, like a plate of peas or just a toilet roll or an empty ketchup bottle or something, which at the time it was funny. And then the waiting staff upped the ante by putting the smallest waitress in the dumbwaiter and sending that up, so when I opened it I was but yeah, being as quiet as it was in the week, we did have enough time to mess around, but not too bad. Basically lunchtimes, that's all they're catered for, just lunchtimes. Never that busy, but you used to have all the old military solicitors and the solicitor next door, and the building site as well. It was all office staff who used to come in, which was a bit funny because you had the office staff from solicitors and banks drinking there in one window, and say 20 yards up outside the job centre you had the drunks doing exactly the same thing 30 yards from professionals, which it was contrasting, but I thought it was quite funny that.
So bar staff, I didn't work in the daytime, I worked on the night, the evening shift, so I used to come back from university and do Friday lunchtime, because we used to have quite a lot of people from businesses used to come in to do lunch, which is a horrendous shift. I hated working lunch. I hate serving food. And then on Friday and Saturday nights mainly, probably work from about 8 o'clock through till, 3 o'clock in the morning, 4 o'clock in the morning sometimes. And then obviously during Christmas periods, we'd be open more, so we'd work all through Christmas. But yeah, it was the party nights that I used to work.
When you're young and you're trying to get into a nightclub and you do the whole shaking in your boots trying to get past the bouncer, and got in, you get in, you don't know what to do. First thing you do is go to the toilet to make sure your hair's all right, lipstick's all right, go to the bar. I remember it being ridiculously busy. It was always a very busy night. especially for West Bromwich itself. It was one of the top places to go to, wasn't it?
Yeah, and you were always guaranteed to see somebody in there from school.
Or anywhere that you know.
Yeah. One of my memories is funny memory. The ladies' toilets were actually upstairs, and I was drunk. I had a pair of knee-high boots on, short skirt. Obviously, being drunk, missed this first step, gambled all the way down the stairs, landed at the bottom of the floor, legs in the air, and there was a lad at the bottom of the stairs. Did that hurt? And I just looked at him, and I just had to walk away. And then the second memory I have was I was dancing on the podium, and this lady came up behind me, started gyrating behind me, and I just looked at him, looked at Jen, and it was like, no. So I turned around and I pushed him off, and till this day I don't know what happened to him. I did hear he broke his arm, so I don't know if he's watching. I apologise.
Yeah, so I remember at the time they were really proud of the bar, so it was a really, really long wooden bar, very old-fashioned, wooden floors. It's a massive hallway, and then the DJ booth used to be in a cage. So at the back of the room is a spiral staircase that it literally was like a metal cage. That was where the DJ was, and there was another little bar at the back. And I remember we had I don't know if they were proper podiums, but they were definitely used as them on the nights. So there were two podiums at the edges of the dance floor where people used to get up and dance on. In a nice terrace out the back. It really was a beautiful, beautiful place.
It was very much like the town hall building. It was high ceilings. I always thought of it as a waste of a building because it was never used to its full potential. I'm being biased, being a music fan. I'd have loved to see that as a proper music venue because the hall in there, I know they had dance music and stuff in there, but really that could have been a spectacle of West Brom. It could have been a focal point, which I think I tried it in the later years, but no one was willing to pump the money in after the reputation he got from fights and whatever, which is a shame. And it's a shame to see the state it's in now. It could have been, like I said, it could have been a focal point for West Brom.
There is nothing around here now to bring a community together. I mean, you have got your pubs that have been here for a long time, but there is nowhere, there's not a night spot for anybody.
No, there isn't.
As the old post office was that night spot, and that's how was our social networking before any of the internet or anything.
Yeah.
That was how you met people. It's just a shame. It is a shame that we haven't got the nightlife in West Bromwich anymore.
Do you know, it was such a fun job just because it was almost like an extension of West Brom in the sense that I'm from the area, I went to school locally, and all the other bar staff were all kind of familiar with each other because of going to, we all went to the local high schools, and then so the people that came there were extensions of our friendship groups, families, people that we didn't know had associations with each other that we kind of met up with. So I think the fact that I was, we were the ones that had to work and get paid, but it was just a fun place to be, and the music was great, atmosphere was amazing, so it didn't feel so much like at work, cheapest night out, I suppose, without getting drunk, being in the place, getting paid with your friends, but being at work. So yeah, that was probably the best thing about it.
If it wasn't for the old post office, I think there would have been a lost generation because there's lots of children being born from relationships starting in that place. And it was like an upmarket nightclub for West Brom at the time. That was you had the nightclubs down the bottom of the town. You had Nickelby's, you had Busby's, but if you had shoes on and a shirt with all your buttons, you ended up in the old post office. And it was a nice place. It was nice. It's just a shame they didn't build on it when it was as busy as it was.